Get ready to move into 303 Esports Blue versus Zack Attack. Valorant Sunday Showdown. Top 32, round 2. I'm Bump. I'm here with Sella moving into this game. Let's get ready for this.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty excited for this one. Here's your fly-through of Bind.
Yeah, getting ready to move into bathrooms. We've seen a lot of action in bathrooms today. We had Zill loved to hold that bathroom corner with that operator there in that last round.
Yeah, and then they started to throw all their utility at him, and he said, all right, I'll get out of here. But then we did see a very interesting way to grab the alt orb from Geomach.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he just...
Definitely going to be trying that one in solo queue.
Oh, yeah. You don't even have to look at it anymore. I'm cool with that.
Oh, I don't have a chance of dying unless I get wall banged. I'm crouching. They're not going to shoot that low.
Yeah.
Really nice play.
All right, we got this fly through. For those of you who are joining in, welcome to the Valorant Sunday Showdown. This is round 2 of the top 32 here out of 64 teams we started with in group stage. And we are in round 2 with Zack Attack versus 303 Blue Esports. All right, 303 Esports is going to be on the side of defense here. Zack Attack going to start off on offense. And 303, we have Brimstone, Breach, Cypher, Sage, and a Jet. Ooh, I like seeing that Jet.
Yeah,
and
I had the Cypher.
All right, so we actually had that swap. So that was actually Zack Attack's team.
Yeah, and then for 303, had the Cypher, Sova, Sage, Brimstone, and Phoenix. So only pretty much difference is the no Breach for the side of 303. They have that Phoenix instead. And the Sova. They have the Sova, so that'll help them out a little bit extra. Really offensive defense coming out. I'm sorry. Yeah, really aggressive defensive push coming out. Tetra not able to find himself anything, but Cliff picking up a double kill.
Yeah, that was a huge flash from the Phoenix to help his team out.
Oh, Bumpy gets hit a little bit, has to back up, and he's in a difficult position. We've seen really pretty much the same wall use every time here. He jumps down, takes a little bit of damage. That's Moogie picking up Bumpa.
Yeah, and Zack Attack down just 2 players here on the first round. It is pistol round, but they did the opposite of what I said. They did not play that slow. They kind of really ran out on pistol round on defense. So, way to trick me.
Oh man, and a flawless coming out as Kez goes down. 303 picking up a nice first round. And moving in, it looks like will be another pistol round here for the side of Zack Attack. Can't blame them for that. Need to get that little bit extra econ going in their pockets.
And this is a second round buy on the side of 303 here, which we don't see too often. I mean, it wasn't a full buy. A couple players did buy out, but typically we see round 3.
Oh man, Bump in a really difficult position, finds a couple members there, and he gets taken out trying to take out the sensor dart.
Uh-oh, and it doesn't look like,
yeah, I was about to say, it looks like
Tetra is moving.
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate for the side of Zack Attack. No pauses come through, so we assume that he's just grabbing something.
Oh, Tetra trying to find himself something. Gets double kill through the wall. Oh man, using the close-up. Using the close-up on that classic, doing a really nice job there. Zerg on the slow, in a really bad spot. Molly comes down, gets caught up, slowed in the Molly, finds himself a headshot. Beautiful headshot coming through, giving the Vandal over to Tetra, sorry. Moogie throwing up the player, trying to get something if he can. Picks up 1, but goes down to Tetra. 3K going over to Tetra. Moogie finding himself a 3K also.
Yeah, and Zack Attack holding their own, even though Tetra was AFK for a little bit there. He was like, all right, I'm back. Let me get this 2K with this pistol real quick. So score, it's now 1-1. And 303, they did a buyout. So, I mean, their economy could be so much better than it is now, but they bought the second round instead of waiting.
Yeah,
and they lost that one.
And ended up giving over the Thrifty, too. So that was really important. It looks like they were able to pick up a rifle there on the side of Zach Attack. Only one of them got saved because of the triple that Moogie was able to pick up. But he's sitting at 5-1, and this Phoenix already has the ultimate available. First ultimate available that we'll see in this game.
Harmful. We know how he loves his op.
Oh, yeah. He's been holding down these operator positions in both of the games that we saw. He pretty much picked up an op kill around in the last game that we saw out of him.
Yeah. And Cypher slowly peeking around that.
Bumpa shooting a little bit slow.
Did you see Cypher did? Yeah, Harmful was scoping out Kylie. Kylie did place the camera in along, and then he peeked it. Didn't see Harmful, but then Harmful peeked his way back out. So it was very unfortunate for him.
Ooh, Zerg gets the wall bang. Really nice headshot coming through.
Yeah, and that was on Moogie, who is carrying 303 right now. So that was a great pick for him.
Yeah, that's a really important kill to come through.
This 2v3, Zach Attack really holding down defense, not running out. Of course, this is round 3. They were able to buy, so you don't see that aggressive push out this round.
Yep, Tetra just holding A. A couple members. Looks like the spike is towards B, but all 5 members of Zach Attack still alive, while 2 members of 303 Esports Blue have gone down.
And everyone's holding their position. No one's getting antsy. They realize this is a best of 1. Every round counts now.
And they're doing what I like to see teams do on defense, actually hold the point. There's 10 seconds left. They are in a really good position. And it'll be really hard for them to be able to get a solid plant down here. They might be able to get a plant down, but a solid plant is a different story. Nice kill coming through. Bumpa able to find a headshot, and that'll be a bunch of kills coming through, wiping out all the attackers, and that'll be another round going over to Zach Attack.
Yeah, and only one person on the side of Zach Attack went down. So a lot of weapons were saved. The economy is looking great. Meanwhile, 303 looking a little broke. Doing a full buyout
1,300
here.
total for 5 members after this round is not looking very good. Doesn't matter if you win the round or not. You're in a really difficult position.
Oh, absolutely. So that's one thing, these teams need to be cognizant of is the economy. We've said that before. If you find yourself outright buying every single round, it adds up. All right, Tetra gonna go in, get that alt orb while they break that down.
Oh, finds himself a nice kill over the wall. Gets the headshot onto Arbs. That's a massive kill coming through for Tetra.
And the spike making its way back on over to A. And you see Mogi still peeking showers, making sure no one's coming out.
Yeah, trying to find himself something if he can. Spike moving on to that little A branch.
Smoke's down.
Making lots of noise.
Yeah, and you do see Tetra rotating as well as the Brimstone. So now there's just one person.
Oh man,
from
they all
Zach
rotated
holding
to B, but all 4 members of 303 are on A. This is going to be really hard for Bumpa.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Moogie popping the ultimate.
Yep, run it back coming out. We'll have the traditional plant that we've seen a couple times come through here. Oh man, Bumpa in a really difficult position here in a 1v4, trying to just hold on as long as he can. Plant goes down. 303 in a really good position here. Oh man, Caillou able to pick up Bumpa on that peak, and that is just really excellent play coming out from the side of 303. Have the advantage. Oh man, pick up 1, pick up 2. Zerg picking up a double kill. Moogie picks up Kez on the other side though. Zerg. Oh man. Moogie absolutely popping off. Actually, Undefined Triumph also able to pick 1. And 2-2 here for the side of 303 Esports.
Yeah, they are going back and forth, pulling punches. You got 2 ultimates ready on both sides. You got your Rolling Thunder and Neural on the side of Zach Attack. And then you got the Orbital and the Res for the side of 303. The economy is a little better now on the side of 303, so that was a huge win for them to get out. We'll see what Zack Attack can do here. I mean, 303 played so patiently and waited until those final seconds. And it got 3 members of Zack Attack to rotate over to B, which allowed 303 to just bum rush A.
Oh man, Tetra taking a little bit of damage, but really aggressive movement coming out from him.
Yeah, I mean, he was pushed all the way up almost to that smoke.
Yeah, 3 members on the A spot. All 5 members of 303 moving towards A also. So this might be really difficult for Zack Attack.
I mean, Rolling Thunder is available, so if they do come down short, they would all get hit.
Orbital Strike coming out. Will be able to find Tetra, and that's really dangerous. Kez also goes down. Arbs able to find that kill. Moogie picks up another kill also, and that's all 3 members on the side of A going down. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was huge and beautifully played by 303. I mean, the Orbital Strike clearing out and taking out Tetra, you took out that Rolling Thunder, which could have came in clutch for holding down that site. But both members left on Zack Attack are just going to hold off. They're going to save what they can.
Yeah, Parmful trying to get something if he can, but just really a really nice hold there from 303, pushing everyone into A, wiping all 3 members really quick and not giving Zack Attack a chance to respond.
Yeah, this is all 5 members are still alive on the side of 303.
I would just wait for them to come through the B teleporter and then just shoot through the door, like all get out.
Yeah, this is wow, 303 going up. All 5 members still alive. Economy looking great.
Breach.
Yeah, most of them didn't even lose their shield in that round, so they are looking pretty good after that last round.
Zack Tech gonna have to figure something out here. I mean, it's not like they're misplaying. It's just 303. They're almost playing mind games with how slow and methodical they're playing on attack.
Goes there.
Yeah, doing some really nice fake outs also.
Yes, this should do.
Ooh, I haven't seen that camera before. I wonder what the angle you get looks like.
Harmful will come across a couple players here. Oh, didn't peek out, let the camera do the work. They can
Harmful.
hear the footsteps. The owl drone comes out, so they're going to move, not give away their position.
Yep, Spike. I'm sorry, Spike hanging out towards Market, back towards that little AB junction. Just trying to get as much information on them, where the members of Zack Attack are before they decide where they're going to push.
Yeah, and once again, 303 playing patient. We're already down to almost just a minute left, and Spike has not moved, just holding that angle. Looks like B is going to be the play.
Yep, Harmful just trying to hold this angle. Realizes there's at least 1 member there. Orbital Strike comes out onto Hookah. Won't find anyone quite yet.
Get into that little cubby here.
Man, that's going to be a really dangerous peek. Doesn't realize there's someone right around the corner.
Yeah, they made a lot of noise B, but look where the Spike went. They doubled back on over to A. You got Silva hanging over by the teleporter, ready to go, and there he goes.
Oh, takes the A teleporter, and he is just right there to join his team. A couple members moving in. Tetra goes down to
I'm
Caillou.
surprised he didn't pop the Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, probably should have popped that ultimate. Would have bought him a ton of time. Probably could have gotten a multi-kill.
Definitely.
Bumpa, how's he not getting hit with that molly?
I know
but he
exactly
gets
where you
stuck in that corner. Gets killed with the wallbang headshot. Moogie is popping off. Really nice kill coming through for Zerg. Trying to get another one. He's at 15 HP. Needs to reload. Oh, and he goes down. Another round going over to 303 Esports Blue.
Yeah, up 4-2. But yeah, Tetra just hanging on to that Rolling Thunder. You know, you heard the teleporter. You heard the footsteps in front of you. I mean, to just unfortunately just got taken out before being able to use any of that util that Breach has in his pocket. I mean, if anyone can hold a corridor, it's Breach.
Oh, for sure. Getting ready to move into round 7 here. Lots of ultimates available. Res on the side of 303. Zack Attack doesn't quite have that res yet. 1 more ultimate point. Just need to get a kill on that sage. Oh man, Tetra keeps going down so quickly in these rounds. Caillou picks himself up a double kill. Headshot onto Tetra and then picks up Kez also.
Yeah, this was a save round for a Zack Attack, so they just kind of walked on out and see what they could do.
Yep, just trying to save us some time also. End this round nice and quick. Res is available for Bumpa, but probably not worth it for this round. Oh, finds himself one, but he goes down to Undefined Triumph. Bump a nice headshot there onto Moogie, and that's exactly the member of 303 you need to kill. Harmful in a really difficult position here. Grabs himself their rifle, tries to dash out. Ooh, everyone takes the teleporter over to be Harmful, just trying to catch up. He's in a 1v3, only 28 health, has the ultimate, but not even worth it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Harmful, you picked up a gun in a save round, and you got 28 health. If I was him, I would just save it. Just, save the economy for your team. I don't think it's going to be worth it going down.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to get this kill. Doesn't even realize there's someone right behind him. Oh, gets the kill. I'm not sure how Cliff missed that one, but a really nice headshot coming out from Harmful. About to find another member to peek. Also out to defuse, jumps out the window, and immediately goes down to Caillou. Picks himself up a triple, and he's doing really good on this Cypher. 8-3. Five and 2 here for 303 Esports Blue as they take their 4th round in a row.
This is a nice spot.
Yeah,
That goes there, this goes here. Yes,
I'm sure
this
they're
should do.
kind of feeling a little stressed right now. I mean, you're only down 3 rounds, but it's a little frustrating when they're all back
That
to back to
goes
back.
there.
And especially, that was a save round. You did take them down to 2 players. So it wasn't, so bad, but...
Ooh, nice shot from Kez. Able to take out the healer, and that's a really important first kill.
Nowhere to run!
Oh, and the Sova ult comes out after he gets that intel, but he's dodging and he's swerving.
Not able to find anyone with the Hunter's Fury. I don't even think it hit anyone. Tetra able to find Caillou, and that's a nice kill to get. He's been effective on that Cypher.
And that was the spike. So Zerg gonna make his way around.
Yep, off on the backside. They're pretty much hanging out towards that market area. They're in a really difficult position, but Kez has a great angle.
Which is that sliver.
Oh,
As
man,
long
the
as you
spike
have
keeps
that-
almost peeking.
I
That little
know.
picture-in-picture. Saw they're deciding to move towards the shower route, but all 4 remaining members. I'm sorry, 4 of the remaining members. Zac Tac actually hasn't lost a member yet. 4 of the remaining members on the side of A. 4v3 here for the side of 303.
Yeah, and Zerg, it looked like he was gonna make his way on out there, but he stopped. And now it looks like he's gonna go in for the full flank.
Oh, Bumper trying to find himself a kill through those smokes. Doesn't realize there's someone just to his left. Oh, finds the headshot. Defenders win. Zac Attack able to find themselves that win, finally. Weren't going to give up the 6th round in a row.
No, can't do that. And, they did buy out, so that would have been kind of crushing if they lost that one. But 5-3, very close so far. This is exactly what I wanted to see. This is round 2 of top 32. All right, so we got some actually pretty decent econ on the side of both teams. Pretty even. And a full buyout. We got a couple operators on the side of Zac Attack, though. We know how harmful and, loved his. Zerg's got
Early
his,
kill
though.
coming out. Kez finds a double, picks up Undefined Triumph, gets the headshot on Moogie. And that's the top fragger, 303.
Yeah, it's definitely the person.
Oh
you
my
wanna
goodness, Zerg gets headshot. Caillou. Cypher on Cypher claims the title.
Yeah, and Tetra able to pick up that operator, though, from his teammates. So at least that, that money won't go to waste.
Yeah, thankfully. Has the Rolling Thunder available also.
And Spike just not moving, still over by Hookah. Looks like we got a slow rotate into Hookah. Meanwhile, Cypher gonna go check short, make sure they're not getting flanked.
A bunch of ultimates available. All the ultimates for Zac Attack.
Ooh, Tetra taking out
Getting a
Cliff.
big kill.
Flash out!
Spike moving towards A, maybe?
Yeah, Spike is now moving towards A. Oh, unfortunately, missed those headshots. Had
Oh
clear
man,
vision.
Caillou just headshots harmful. Can't
Open up
operator
the
that
sky.
close.
Should pick that kill up, and he did pick that
Oh.
kill up with the orbital strike. Down to 1 to 2. Zack attack. The clock is against them now, though. Spike was planted.
You know where he is. It's in a really difficult position. They do get the res off. Kez is back, and they find the kill onto Caillou. Won't get himself that 4K, but man, both members picking up a 3K on each side.
Yeah, and look how low Breach and Prim are. Those were very close calls. But this is now a 4v5. Again, pulling these punches, both of these teams very evenly matched. Got 3 ultimates ready on both sides. Rolling Thunder, Neural, and Harmful does have blades. But you got, you know, Mugi, you got Orbital Strike, and you got Neural on the side of 303. And I like those 3 ultimates a little bit better than the side of Zack Attack here, as far as like utility to come to, you know, get on there, but also once you've planted, you know, to give you that intel. And Orbital Strike is just one of the best ultimates in the game, in my opinion.
Unfortunately, the Blade Storm is only helpful for those dueling potentials. Doesn't really provide as much team utility. Giving away a lot of information with those early shots. Shock Dart goes out. It's a little bit of damage down on the Kez.
3 members hovering around. Kez has a chance here. Oh,
man, gets 1.
Not bad. Not bad for peeking into 2.
Able to trade at least, thankfully. Heard the run it back get popped by Mugi.
Prepare for hellfire.
Orbital Strike coming out. Don't think anyone's in U-Haul. Oh, actually, Harmful goes down to Arbs. Arbs picks up another kill. Double kill going over for that Sova.
Oh, and the teleporter going on over to B, but Tetra holding it with an op. This could be very dangerous. Missing the first shot.
Oh, gets one. One through the wall. Oh, I think that might have hit it. Rolling Thunder coming out will stop the defuse. Runs in, just trying to get as much. Ooh, gets the headshot with the frenzy.
And Tetra cleaning that up with the Rolling Thunder, going out with the pistol.
That was massive.
Yeah, that was huge. And now we are tied by 5. This is the closest match we've had so far on stream here. And I love it. I love all of these rounds. Both teams evenly matched.
Right there.
I mean, even look at the kills. Your top fragger's sitting at 11, and then it's 9 and 10, and then you know the rest of your members is still very, very close.
Yeah, really close, completely across the board. If we look at ultimates, Cypher ultimate available on both sides. Zack Attack still has the Blade Storm available on Harmful there. And he's really shown off his accuracy with that off, so you can really trust him with something like the Blade Storm.
And Tetra peeking out.
Don't peek at Tetra.
Yeah, don't peek at Tetra.
Especially with the operator. He is really showing off this match.
Yeah, and that was, I mean, that's an aggressive move on the side of defense to pop out of Hookah.
Couple members moving in onto B long. Tetra in a dangerous position, trying to move himself back, watching the Hookah window. But I don't think there's anyone in Hookah. A bunch of members moving on B long, though. Moving through the door. Tetra
right there.
Looking to the right. Signals that he's in some trouble, but it looks like they might be faking the push.
Blinding.
Ooh, double flares come out. Tetra just runs back through the wall, trying to get himself back out to safety. Oh, Cypher in a really difficult position. Zerg here in this middle area finds the spike. Oh, it actually goes down on the side to Caillou. Hat gets thrown down. Cypher gets all of that information. Shows where Tetra is, shows where Harmful is. Oh my goodness, I don't. Oh, how did that kill? That was ridiculous. I don't know what that was. Harmful in a really difficult position. Oh man, Mugi picks up Tetra with the headshot.
So 3v3 situation now. Lots moving on that ice. Stim Beacon is down.
Oh man, this is the round of 32 that we wanted.
Mugi taking out Bump It. Now 3v2.
Ooh, gets the wall bang.
The time is against
really
them,
nice
though.
kill. They need to defuse like right now. Oh, they find themselves that last kill, and they will go ahead and get themselves the defuse. Take the 6-5, and we are the last round of the half.
That was incredibly close. That was such an intense match. You know, hats off to Zack Attack for retaking that. You know, even though time is against them, they didn't freak out. They backed off. But, I mean, yeah, some of those op shots missing, when you had the intel like that, that was, oof. I mean, it must have just grazed their nose.
Yeah, the only 2 ultimates still available for Zack Attack are the ones that have been ready for a while that we just haven't seen getting used.
Yeah.
Haven't seen Zerg throw the hat down. Haven't seen Harmful use the Blade Storm. Those throwing knives are so deadly, and especially with how accurate this guy is. Bunch of members moving in onto B long.
Meanwhile, Tetra, again with that operator.
Oh man, Zerg picks up that point blank kill, but does go down to Caillou.
Yeah, and that's crazy how he peeked out like that and just got into the faces of everyone.
You will not kill my allies.
Oh, and he hears the res come through. He knows that they're over there.
Oh,
but for him
man.
to move up like that on defense with an operator, that was
That's
very
so
ballsy.
aggro.
Yeah.
Tetra showing he only played Chad Valorant.
All right, and you know, 303, they are up 5-4 with that res coming through, so they have the advantage. It looks like they're moving on over to A. Harmful is holding showers with an op. Smokes come through.
Harmful just trying to hold off with this operator. Bunch of members pushing in on the A side. 4 members. Looks like Zack Attack in a really difficult position. They don't even have the heaven area covered. Have their brimstone moving over. Ultimate available for the side of for the Sova for 303, and still have that Blade Storm available for Jet. Oh man, goes down, doesn't realize there's a brimstone behind her. Oh, Tetra able to find a kill with that operator. Oh man, Caillou has been really effective, picking himself up that triple, and that'll be even at the half.
Yeah, 6-6. This is the closest one we've had yet. They are throwing punches back and forth. And this is the half where we do come across the bugs. So if you're in chat and you are new to the stream, Riot does have a little glitch going on right now where the characters do not swap over. But 303 Esports, the scores and the team name are correct on each side. It's the characters that are swapped. So if you see the green bar for 303, look above Zack Attack green bar. That is for 303. Unfortunately, it's something that is a bug still. It's in beta, and hopefully they get that fixed once we come back. But the name, along with the score on each side, is correct.
Yep, second pistol round here. We had a really exciting pistol round last round, so we'll have to see how this one goes. Ooh, lots of shots coming through. Ruby trying to find that Sova.
Touche, blind man.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of members on the B side, but looks like Zack Attack might be faking an A push.
Yeah, they made lots of noise. And you see the Brimstone heading back on over to B, kind of being a little wishy-washy in the back there, not knowing because Zack Attack taking it slow.
That's a really good sage wall. If you look at our camera angle on the left, that is just a fantastic sage wall, completely blocking off that entire area. It'll fall in just a second.
Yeah,
But,
and Zack Attack are waiting. They're not breaking anything. Here's their move.
oh, they had an idea that the sage was there, breaking the wall, running through, and this sage is in a really difficult position now. Arb's just trying to get as much information as he can. Shock dart going out. That traditional wall placement that we've seen for this attack plant on A. Pretty much seen the same plant on A every time, but ooh, really nice headshot coming in from Arbs. Able to find Harmful. It is a 2v3. Oh man, lots of kills coming through. Arbs goes down also.
Kez, the crossfire from Kez was beautifully played right there.
Oh my goodness, 1v2, Zack Attack. Ooh, Undefined Triumph finds Bumpa. Fakes the defuse. Oh man, gets another kill. Undefined Triumph gets that nice clutch.
That was insane.
Finds himself the 3K there.
Yeah, and 303 gonna get that first point in that second half, go up 7-6. But that was some back and forth action there. Good. I mean, on both teams. I mean, it was a slew of kills that just came out back to back to back to back. And, you know, the crossfire from Kez and then, you know, the fake out from the side of 303 was just beautifully played. I mean, Kez was just not looking in the right angle once he peeked his head out from that box.
This goes here. Oh, this is a nice spot.
Oh man, shout out to Go for Reno in chat. Love that guy. He's one of my color casters. I love that guy. He's great.
Well, thanks for joining the stream, Gopher. at that wall. Play spike cliff again, blocking everything off. Zack Attack taking it slow again. You got 2 members rotating. A third going over to the side of A. Meanwhile, Spike. Oh no, Arbs getting the double.
Oh man, that was really nice. I think that was a collateral kill too. That was just gross.
Never stack. Never stack.
Especially not against Arbs. He's found a couple really good multi-kills coming through. Cliff trying to find something if he can. Goes down to Bumpa though. Arbs finds himself a triple. Finds himself a 4K. And this is a Sova popping off. Oh man, won't let him get the ace, but Mugi picking up a clean round as Kez goes down.
Yeah, Zack Attack, I mean, it's just unfortunate that that collateral kill in the beginning there, and it just seems like they kind of rushed in after that. They just kind of said, all right, screw it, let's just reset, get this round over with. Got a couple kills in there, though, so it wasn't all for naught. They didn't let 303 walk away with a lot of members. They took a couple of them down, so it wasn't too bad. But, yeah, I mean, the economy's not looking so great. Zack Attack's going to have to win this one out or suffer a pistol round next.
Yeah, definitely have to see how this goes for Zack Attack. Nice camera placement there from Caillou. He's had just really excellent Cypher play. See the little bit of camera angle. They find that the camera rather. Cage gets popped and a lot of members into hookah.
Cage triggered. They found my wire.
Oh man, Caillou in a really difficult position as all 5 members are moving into the B side. Lots of bullets coming through. Caillou just trying to get out. No one's gone down quite yet. I don't even think anyone's taken damage really.
Yeah, it's just a lot of spraying through a lot of cages and smokes.
Yeah, a lot of spray and pray. Can't really afford that with some of the bullets coming out. Oh man, Mugi picks himself up a headshot. Cliff finds himself another kill also.
Yeah, 2 members of Zack Attack are down now.
Yep,
not
3v5 here. Got a little bit of damage onto the Cypher, but just a really difficult position here for Zack Attack.
And good job from Caillou from moving from position to position. You know, they saw him go into Cubby. He was able to hop in through the Cubby there at B and just not giving away any free kills, even though he was there in the face of 5 players.
Oh man, on the backside we have Kez picking up Caillou. Bumpa picks up a kill also. Tetra finds a headshot on a Cliff, and this puts them in a really good position. 2v2 here rather. Mugi versus. Oh man, Bumpa picks up Mugi through the ultimate right at the end. Arbs goes down. And that'll be Tetra picking up Arbs. Really nice job. They get the plant there for that little bit of extra cash.
They needed that so bad. It was unfortunate only one person inside the Zack Attack survived, but it was Tetra. Gets to keep his gun and got the spike down, so earned him some extra cash. I mean, they're still hurting, as you can see, even after this purchase. It's not the best, but, you know, hey, they got a point on the board. But 303 Esports, look at their economy, you know, and it even looks like they're saving, so they're being really smart with their money.
Yeah, we've been talking about it all day, and they're really showing us how to econ. Mugi throwing out the little bit of a flare, a bunch of members here, but no one for the side of Zack Attack really. One member off the side, but looks like they're 3v2.
Nowhere to run!
Hunter's Fury comes out. Don't see where it's getting shot at, though. Looks like it's over on the A side, so we won't be able to see that. Oh, Orbital Strike coming in. Lots of damage.
Wow, he dodged so much. They're going to have no idea that he's there.
Mugi picks one up with the shorty, but he goes down to Bumpa with a headshot. And just
They found my wire.
excellent play coming through for Zack Attack.
You will not kill my
Oh,
ally.
and he revives Tetra, too. That's the member you want to get the res on.
Yeah, so 4v3 now.
They found my wire.
Oh, unfortunately, it's for Zack Attack, it's Caillou that's still alive. Caillou's been performing really well in these clutch situations.
And it looks like we got the spike rotating back on over to A. So Caillou will be left over at B. We'll see what he can do, whether he goes through the backside or if he goes through the mid flank.
Oh, man, they're making so much noise. Cliff's going to be in a really good spot for this one. They peek the corner. He's able to find one. He's able to find 2. He's able to... Oh, goes down on the backside to Harmful, but that double kill was insane.
Yeah, and it makes it a 2v1. Very doable for Caillou here. Spike does go down. And now Zack Attack going to have to play, you know, swap to defense.
Oh, man, he's able to find one in a 1v1 here. Zack Attack. Oh, Kez able to find themselves the kill. Find them
peeking
headshot.
camera. Now it's 8-8. This is insane back and forth. Only one person left alive on the side of Zack Attack. So, I mean, you know, even though they won it, their economy is a little bit better now, but it could be better. But look at side of 303 Esports now.
Twitch chat, Moogie and Caillou versus Tetra and Kez, who can carry harder.
Yeah.
Right here.
Essentially, these are phenomenal
Right here.
rounds going back and forth.
Yeah, this is just really excellent Valorant that we're seeing.
It's unfortunately only
Revealing
one gets to
Eddie.
move on.
Only one of these teams gets to move on. We've seen some really unfortunate pairings in terms of brackets, but
It all depends on how
I really
you
like
come
even
out of
matches.
group.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
But that just, you know, hopefully it means that we get to see even more like insane Valorant the further we get into this top 32.
Oh, a little bit of a try coming out, trying to wall bang that Cypher. I think it's a Cypher.
No, that was a breach. That
it
was
a
up
breach,
in Hookah.
yeah. I was looking at the wrong part of the map. I'm used to the rotating map.
Here.
Cliff holding that tricky position. He's pretty much been holding the entire game except using the wall to get that little bit of height advantage this time.
Yeah, but there's so much time, and Zack Attack's not rushing it into it. Here they go break.
Oh, he gets himself a sneaky headshot. Rolling Thunder comes in, knocks him up. Orbital Strike coming through. Also, will find a nice kill onto Kez. Undefined Triumph. That was his one, not Kez's.
Flare
Flare coming out. A little bit of damage coming out. Oh, they're not going to fall for Cliff this time. Turn the wall with 2. He can get the headshot down. Undefined Triumph in a difficult position. Down to 80 health. Got that traditional 8-point wall down, and they get the wall. Trying to break it. Trying to get the spike down. Mookie off on the side. Oh, they are able to get everyone down, and this will be 303 Esports Blue taking it 9-8.
Yeah, that's the defense. The Sage slow right after the Rolling Thunder came out to keep themselves protected, and then the Orbital Strike also protecting that team member. Beautifully played.
Yeah, really good play here from 303. They're just playing really good defense.
I need a drop. Cheers.
Right, 9-8. This is gonna, I mean, if this comes down to sudden death, I wouldn't be surprised here.
Oh,
the way
I
they
wouldn't be
pull the
surprised at
punches.
all. Yeah.
All right, so it looks like this is going to be a save round from Zack Attack, and we'll see what they could do with this.
Yeah, pretty much just pistols across the board. Moogie holding on. I don't think he'll find anyone. Spike moving in off the side. Oh, if he held a little bit, he probably would have found that peak. But 4 members onto Hookah. Throwing fire down. Able to get 1, able to get 2. And that's a big double kill coming through for Caillou. Finds himself another one. Just doing ridiculous work here. One member of Zack Attack left.
And being that it was pistols, they just ran in. You know, pistols stronger in numbers type deal. They know where the spike is. This wasn't, you know, anything that they would look like they were expecting to pull off.
Ooh, triple kill coming through for Caillou. Flawless round coming through. Like you mentioned, it's pistols, but 10-8 now. Putting 303 Esports even closer to moving into that next round.
Yep. So Zack Attack able to purchase this round. And we'll see if they can make something happen.
Yes.
But
this
yeah,
goes
I mean,
here.
a 2-round deficit. I think 2 rounds is the most we've had all game.
Yeah,
Was
we
the
haven't had.
the highest lead. So we'll see if 303 can make this a
this is my
3-round
spot.
lead.
Yeah, there hasn't been a deficit really at all this game, so definitely excited to see how they keep performing. Caillou holding his own really in this Cypher matchup. Able to find those clutch 3Ks when it really matters.
All right, and the members of Zack Attack looks like they're going to rotate back on over to A. They made a lot of noise B, which got Moogie to rotate, but they're making it slow. But Cliff is holding there with an operator. Very scary situation for Zack Attack.
Yeah, and he's been really dangerous with these wall pins. Oh man, he finds one. I'm surprised that wasn't a collateral kill. But he goes down to the orbital strike, and that is exactly who you need to kill to get this push going. Moogie moving in through U-Haul, trying to find that creative Molly placement. But, oh man.
This is 4v4. Spike is down. Now Zack Attack are moving into a defensive stance.
Flare coming out, trying to get whatever he can. Oh man, we'll go ahead and drop back down Moogie in a really difficult position. Does have. Oh man, where are they? One member moving in on the backside.
Kez taken out.
He gets one. He gets taken out on the backside though, but 3K coming through for Kez, and this will be a round finally going over for the side of Zack Attack.
Yeah, 10-9, and 3 members were still left alive, so they're able to save some economy. Meanwhile, I mean, 303 did such a good job with their economy that they're still looking pretty even after losing a round. They've got some ultimates. Rez is available on the side of Zack Attack, which, you know, as we've seen, has come in handy.
Yep, both Rez is available, thankfully.
Yeah. And Neural on the side of 303, great defensive tool.
Ooh, almost gets that. Trying to peek. With 3 members moving into B long, and that'll put Moogie in a really bad position. Thankfully, didn't get hit.
Yeah, he was caught with his pants down right there, and luckily he was able to get, you know, back into safety.
Thankfully, he let go of that F key, or he would have been in a bad position.
Smoke's down.
Yeah, Farmful didn't do a jump shot. He probably would have had that.
3 members, Undefined Triumph, able to pick up Petra. Oh, Moogie might find a sneaky kill here.
Yeah, but Spike is still over
You
in
will
market.
not
They may
kill my
make their
ally.
way back over into A, but actually they're going back to B.
Yep, Bumpa getting the res onto Tetra. That's exactly who you want to res for Zack Attack here. 5v5. Res still available on the side of 303 Esports Blue.
And Moogie gonna meet face to face here with the
Oh, I
Cypher.
don't think they know each
He's
other's
on the
there.
he's on the other side
Oh,
of the box.
man. Oh, man. Takes a little bit of damage, but able to get that kill onto Zerg, and that's a big kill.
And that's the spike too, so they know exactly where the spike
Yep, pops
is.
the ultimate, running through, double flare, trying to get whatever he can. Oh, man, he goes down. But they know where he is now. Throws the hat down, getting a ton of information. Oh, Undefined Triumph gets another kill. Defenders picking up another kill. 303 Esports moving 11-9.
And this has got to be getting pretty scary for Zack Attack. You know, you're down 2, only 2 points away. This is it. This is a best of 1. So Zack Attack, while it wasn't played incorrectly, I have to be feeling some sort of way. I mean, if you look at this economy, they're broke. And you don't want to go into a match point with pistols.
Yeah, that would be really disappointing.
Yeah, so
Might
I'm
as well go ahead
surprised.
and save up
I was
here,
going to say,
yeah.
I'm surprised I saw some buys coming through, but it looks like they were sold.
Especially an operator buy. You don't want to buy an op right before this. Cliff holding with that operator. Almost found a tricky kill there.
Spike is left over in market. Looks like Zack Attack, even though this is pistols, they know how important it is to try and get a thrifty.
Oh, man. Tetra goes down to Moogie. Tries to push up to U-Haul, but unfortunately goes down. Bunch of members moving towards A. Looks like that's where the spike's headed. 2 members defending B. But a couple members trying to get that high ground advantage for the side of 303. Picking up the kill onto Zerg for KY.
Revealing area.
And he did get some intel. I don't think he saw the spike there.
I am the hunter!
Ooh, ultimate coming out. Hunter's Fury. Won't find anyone with the first hit. Won't find anyone with the second. Maybe a little bit with that last one, but more of a zoning ultimate. Oh, they get the nice kill from Cliff onto Bumpa. Sage v Sage. And that is a flawless round coming out for 303 Esports, moving themselves to match point with 2 ultimates available.
Yeah, so Zack Attack, they did the save, so they're able to buy out this round. This is crucial. They have to win this. I mean, it is match point for 303, but 303's got to be feeling pretty great. They've, dominated the last 3 rounds. You know, this is the biggest lead we've had all game at 3.
Yeah,
So it's been
super close.
so close. But we do got, you know, we got Neural and we do have the Blades, but, you know, Blades on Harmful, that's not really good.
At least we
util
know
for
we
the
can't
rest.
have 6 match points this round.
Yes.
Barrier created.
Lots of early barriers coming out from Cliff in this game. Pretty much just throws that up at the beginning of every round, right around the A area. It looks like they're pushing the spike towards B long.
Yeah, the smokes do come down, but he's able to spot 2 people out. Gonna get that ult point.
Oh man, lots of shots come through, getting a little bit of damage on the Caillou. Oh, and he's in a really difficult position. I think there's one member up in hookah also.
Yeah, but it's 4v3 now in favor of 303. Zacatec not moving off of B.
And we also have that res available for 303 Esports, so they can make it a 3v5. I'm sorry, 3v5 again whenever they want.
Yeah, Undefined Tramp does have orbital.
Oh, use the orbital strike. Oh, he goes down to Tetra. That's a big kill.
You will not
Kaz
kill
gets a big
my
kill.
ally.
Oh, Moogie gets revived by Cliff. That's exactly who they needed right now. This is a big moment right now for 303. Trying to get themselves something if they can. We'll go ahead and get the spike planted for Zacatec. Arb's moving around the backside, trying to find someone. Doesn't realize there's a member around the corner about to catch him out. He's in a really difficult position. Gets hit by 1 bullet, goes ahead and backs out. Getting peeked by this breach. Picks up the breach with the wall bang. Tetra goes down. That's a massive kill for Arbs.
That was
Moogie,
huge.
2 more members available. 2 members away from them in a win. Need to get that bomb defuse off. Need to get it. Oh man, that's a really big kill. Arbs gets another, fakes the defuse, gets another one. And this is, that'll be the game going over. Arbs getting the 4K, and that was absolutely massive Sova play.
Wow, and that res over on the side of 303 was huge too. They were able to come back and clean that up. 303 Esports Blue moving on to round 3 of the top 32 playoff. Wow. That was
crazy play
amazing.
for 303. Pretty much from the first half of the game, it pretty much just looked favored towards Zacatec. We saw a really good showing from them the first time we saw them today. So we had a little bit of recency bias, but it's just really good play that we saw come out from Moogie and the rest of the members of 303 Esports Blue.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Sage on the side of 303, the way that they held short, you know, with that wall, making sure that they kept themselves safe. And then even when the Rolling Thunder came out, they threw the slow orb down, and then their teammate threw out the orbital to also keep them safe. So, I mean, the way that they played with each other and the way that they used their utility was amazing.
Oh yeah, definitely really good fake diffuses coming through. Kez getting the match MVP. Didn't pick up the win, but will go ahead and pick himself up the MVP for that match. It's a little bit unfortunate for him.
Yeah.
A little bit of a consolation prize.
Yeah. But
I'm definitely surprised it wasn't Woogie though. Woogie was popping off.
Yeah,
Moogie rather.
Moogie, yeah, but I mean, it's the combat score, the culmination of everything that comes
averaged
through.
out together. Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, hats off to Zacatec. They played phenomenal. That was great Valorant from play from both teams here, and whoever has to face this team next better be ready, because 303.
I would definitely be scared of
amazing.
303. You need to keep an eye on Moogie where he's at. You need to keep an eye on KY. If you can keep an eye on those two and keep them shut down, you might have an easier time. But that's the challenge with them. You have to keep those two shut down, keep them managed.
Oh, absolutely. All right, so we're going to go into a 5-minute break here, and we'll go into round 3. Expect more amazing Valorant Sunday Showdown as soon as we are back.
This is actually my last one of the night, so peace.